Hello everyone, welcome. Before our presentation begins, we would like to make one point perfectly clear. Meditation is not a religious practice. There is no idol to worship, there is no mantra to chant. There is no ritual whatsoever. Anyone can sit down, close his or her eyes, and breathe. You may be worried because you've heard people say that meditation originates from Buddhism. Buddha is not God, and meditation is not exclusive to Buddhists. Everyone can meditate. However, if you believe that meditation is easy, it is considerably more than sitting there quietly and doing nothing. This presentation will elucidate the benefits of meditation. Have an open mind and pay attention to this presentation, and the practice of meditation will enrich your life. First, we will focus with the approach to meditation, which begins in a seated position, preferably on the floor. There are two major benefits to sitting on the floor. One, sitting in an open space with our legs crossed allows our hip muscles to be in a relaxed state. It will make us more flexible, allowing us to maintain our balance better. Second, it strengthens our core muscles, the muscles around the waist that are essential to support the spine and maintain its straightness. A straight spine is the key to properly align all these nerves responsible for coordination and motor function. Sit up straight like a pine tree. Sit up straight like a pine tree is the key to strengthening our core muscles. Do not lean on anything, not even when sitting in a chair. Maintain an upright, straight position. Sitting up straight also aligns our internal organs so that they are properly positioned to rejuvenate themselves. Half lotus is the first of two possible sitting positions to take when meditating. Half lotus is to place one leg on top of the other, cross-legged, with one foot resting on the opposite thigh and calf muscle. This posture opens up some of our key energy centers, enabling our chi, or energy, to flow 8 times faster. Full lotus is to crisscross our legs like a pretzel, with both feet resting on the opposing thigh and calf muscles. Full lotus can increase our chi flow by 24 times. According to Dr. J.L. Huang, this posture opens up some major chakras, or energy points, in our body. Therefore, meditating in full lotus position is at least twice as effective as half lotus. In other words, 1 hour sitting in full lotus position is equivalent to 2 hours in half lotus position. Salutation or salute. Why salute? It is not a ritual. A salute is a type of mudra, or a hand posture. We are not saluting anyone in particular. It is a simple way to humble ourselves, to surrender our egocentric state of mind. This allows us to be more attentive to the conditions of our body, mind, and spirit, which are undeniably linked and dependent upon one another. Connecting to the needs of our body, mind, and spirit translate to a greater awareness of our overall well-being. Instead of always being driven by our ego, which focuses on fulfilling our insatiable greed, self-righteousness, self-centered judgment and action, saluting creates a moment to be more objective, more sensitive to who we truly are. Sit like a bell. This instruction means to stop the movement of our body so that our minds are not affected. When our body moves, our mind moves. When our mind moves, then 10,000 other things pop into our head and our awareness and focus is lost. Empty our mind. Emptying our mind will allow us to relax. When we relax, then we can focus. If thousands of thoughts are bouncing off the walls of our brain, then we cannot be aware of what's really going on in our body and mind. Curl the tongue. Curling our tongue is essential to preventing us from falling asleep. Curling the tongue also prevents us from thirst, as well as generates saliva filled with enzymes, integral to the digestive process. Breathe with belly. You may have heard of belly breathing or breathing by lowering your diaphragm. Its benefits are numerous. According to Lance Armstrong, belly breathing increases our lung capacity by 7%. Belly breathing also increases the secretion of serotonin, the same hormone that makes us feel content after a good meal. Lastly, belly breathing lowers our heart rate. Relax. After the correct setup, relax. Relax the body. The Lotus postures are sturdy and support the body extremely well. Relax the mind and relax the spirit so that it can awaken to be more sensitive to our physical and mental condition. Focus, focus, focus. When we are relaxed, not driven by events, we are asked to focus on certain regions within our body. Believe me, I know how difficult it is to fully focus without being interrupted by thoughts or urges to get up and do something. Only when we focus in a steady and calm fashion can we fully begin to be aware of the true conditions of our body and the state of contentment in our spirit. Focusing is the only way for us to readjust the priorities of our life, to reveal the true needs of our spirit, bypassing the constant manipulations from inner impulses and outside events. Ignore outer noises. Ignoring outside noises is not easy because we are constantly barraged with the sounds of cell phones, televisions, computers, and our fellow human beings. We are conditioned to be in a constant state of motion. Perhaps it is most correct to say that we are addicted to these tiny pleasures of doing something. These tiny addictions shake up our calmness. Like tiny stones thrown into our lake, skipping to the center, creating wave after unsettling wave. We need to ignore them in order to enhance our awareness and focus, allowing us to know the condition of our being. Focus and awareness will allow us to find the correct path. Conquer all urges. Every being was created with some involuntary responses, such as scratching where it itches, coughing, adjusting our posture when we feel sore or numb, etc. As we meditate, we are asked to conquer these urges. Why? Because this practice allows us to be aware of all of our actions, voluntary and involuntary, allowing us to attain full awareness of our current state of being. Maintain your mudra. Remember, mudra is a hand posture. If we fall asleep, what will happen to our mudra? It will collapse. By observing the condition of our mudra, we are alert and aware. Observing our physical condition is the foundation to getting to know our mind and spirit. Avoid switching legs. If our legs are sore or numb, we ask you not to switch them as often. Why? Let our bodies adapt. We are creatures of adaptability. The less we switch our legs, the sooner they will find their way to adapt to the practice, and the longer we will be able to sit. The longer we are able to sit, the greater the opportunity to conquer our inner urges and outer influences. We will be more aware of our spiritual condition and in charge of our true journey. Be grateful. It is necessary for us to be aware that our physical and mental conditions are not all our own doing. For instance, our genes are our ancestors' genes. Our health relates to our individual upbringing. Our knowledge is acquired from good teachers, our bad habits from bad teachers. At the end of each session, if we could be grateful to everyone, known or unknown, benefiting our current conditions, we can appreciate each living moment as well as demand less. This way, we will be more sensitive to the attention of others. We can then reciprocate by paying greater attention to those kind enough to give us theirs. Thus, our relationships improve, providing a life more harmonious with the universe. We can then be more content for each and every moment in life. Now that we have explained the why and all the benefits of Heart Chan meditation, if you are interested in adopting this simple, life-changing practice, please sign up for our courses online or come to our meditation centers. Our online courses and meditation centers will lead you further along the path to learning all meditative techniques, the locations of our major hormonal glands to be rejuvenated with, as well as the path to our own awakening. We guarantee that the Heart Chan meditation will transform and benefit the rest of your life. All you have to do is practice and witness for yourself. Thank you for watching.